Hello, welcome back to lesson 3. We're going to be looking at apology adjectives. We haven't seen that before. We've only seen a bit sorry and excuse me in the past, but now here is a whole list of them. And the combination of the whole class, the topic is describing people. We're going to be describing people through apology adjectives. So these are the type of apologies. Of course, there are many more, but I've just made a quick list, so you can see the difference, the differences between them. So I'm going to read them out. Excuse me. Oops, sorry. Oh, sorry. Pardon me. Sorry about that. Oh, my bad. I take full responsibility for any problems I have caused. My fault, bro. No, bad at that. I have made a huge mistake. Please forgive me. Sorry, can't busy. Soz, I'm kind of busy. Holla back later, right? Bye. Next one. I'm so sorry. That was wrong with me. Please forgive me. Next one. I sincerely apologize. I apologize. I assure you it won't happen again. I'd like to apologize for how I reacted yesterday. I hope you can forgive me. Oh goodness, I'm so sorry. I should have watched where I was going. So imagine someone bumps into you. So, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Next one. My mistake. Oh, I had that wrong. I wanted to tell you that I'm sorry. Sorry, my apologies. I had it all wrong. I want to apologize. I owe you an apology. There's so many types of apologies, right? So the first exercise, what are you going to do? There are a few lines here and they are divided. So what you're going to do is there's a formal apology, incorrect information, and informal apology. So you're going to write down each of the apologies on their correct places. Okay, so for example, someone's saying here, oh, my bad. Do you think that's informal or formal? Well, you already know the difference between informal and formal. Of course, it's informal, so you're going to put that there. You're going to write it saying, oh, my bad, on the informal space that you have to write. On the next page, it's teaching you not only how to apologize, but also how to accept an apology. So it's very important to know how to apologize, but also very important to know how to accept an apology. So here I just put some of them, okay? You can say, that's all right. Never mind. Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. I understand. You are forgiven. Apology accepted. Okay? So that is how you accept an apology. If you could say, oh, I completely understand. Don't you worry about it. It's forgiven, forgotten. Okay, so there's many ways you can accept an apology. So it's important to know how to accept an apology as well. And here I have some differences between apologies, excuses, and promises. And there are some examples on an everyday language. How are you going to use it? So for example, I apologize for my lateness. The traffic was just awful. It's been 5 times this week. I'm so sorry. Next one. Oh, will you forgive me for forgetting your name again? It won't happen again. I'm sorry. What excuse did Sarah make for not doing her homework? I truly regret not finishing high school. I could have a much better job now. Tim's boss asked her to explain why she was so late for work. Okay, so there are more examples here which I want you to remember and read. And you can do some examples yourselves. There is no problem with that. You can just play with your words. Next exercise. With what adjectives would you classify these sentences? So here I have humble, honest, egocentric, sincere, and dishonest. How to describe someone who is honest. So here I have some words and of course the meaning. Trustworthy, loyal, and dependable. And of course I would like you to read it, and if you empathize with somebody that you may give some examples of someone who is trustworthy, loyal, and dependable. How to describe someone who is dishonest. Here are some words. Manipulative, deceptive, and sneaky. And I want you to read as well the meaning of each of them, and if you can empathize, or you know somebody who are like that, you can share your experiences as well. Exercise 2, you have 3 parts of it, so you're going to be doing this in pairs as well. Number 1, create a scenario where you have taken the wrong order whilst you are waiting at table. See the problem, apologize for your mistake, and make it right. Objective. Number 2, you had made plans to see your best friend, but something came up, talk to your friend. Or it means you have to apologize, call her up or him up. Number 3, you are late for your job. Unfortunately, this happened 3 times the same week. How will you convince your boss of your sincerity? So basically, you are a sincere person, okay, but you were late 3 times. So how are you going to convince your boss that what you're saying is real? Okay, so you need to use persuasive language, and also you need to be sincere of why you were really late, okay? And of course, if you don't like your job, you hate your boss, you will be late, because you just want to get sacked, because it feels like a prison. So you don't really have lots of excuses, and the excuses you give are just lame excuses. So anyway, this is a sincere one, okay? So try to be very honest about it. Next lesson, I'm going to look at lesson 4 with the future type of language, and the topic will be politics. See you soon.